Hey everyone, Blugoblin here. Thank you for joining me for this comic book review special. I'm only here to review two books. I got these from one of my best friends in the world, my brother, my student, Mount Vernon kid. He sent these to me from Midtown Comics. I got a Dark Horse comic and an Archie comic. We're going to start with Dark Horse. And here we're going to start with X number 1. Dwayne Straczynski is the writer. We got Eric Nugent, or I probably butchered his name, I'm sorry, but he's on the interior art. I gotta say though, I prefer the cover art though. The cover art is much better. Now, I gotta tell you, that is certainly a cover that'll get your attention. Triple X, live nude dancers, girls, 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 liquor. I'll bite. What's this book about? Now, this is the restarting of the X character. Apparently, X has been around for a long time. Now, I don't know anything about this character because I never followed the series. So, for those of you who have been following X for a long time, I do apologize. I'm a new reader with this. This was really gruesome. This is really gruesome stuff. It's got a noir feel to it. Really does have a noir feel to it. It's like I really don't know how else to put it. It's gritty, modern-day noir storytelling, and trust me, that's not original, but this was really good for what it was. I mean, I really enjoyed it. One thing we know for sure is we have no idea who the hell X is. Those of us new readers, I don't have a clue who X is, but I gotta say, as a crime fighter, if he wants to call himself that, he doesn't have any problem using lethal force. He's got a smart young lady going around, snooping around and everything, and I really like this girl. I forgot what her name was, but the stuff that goes on in here is really gruesome. There's a scene where X throws a blade. Chris wasn't bullshitting here. X throws a blade at a security guard. It nails his hand to a wall, and then he just rips it right off. I'm like, damn. But for a first issue, I really enjoyed this. I thought it was really well done, well written, decent cliffhanger. I really enjoyed it. Dwayne Straczynski did a really good job here with the writing. Alright, moving along. Okay, we got Mega Man number 25. This is part 4 of Worlds Collide. Mega Man's hit the big 25 issues. I gotta say, it's been a long time since I've read a Sonic the Hedgehog comic books, and this is the first time I've read Mega Man stuff. But I used to collect the Archie Sonic comics, and I got out of it because I thought I outgrew it. But after reading stories like this, after reading the first 4 parts of this, I must say I'm still really impressed. The writing in this particular issue is very well done. The minor misunderstanding that happened between Mega Man and Sonic is resolved, although it does take a while. At the beginning of here, we get to see where the last part left off with Mega Man calling in reinforcements, and basically Sonic was on his own. And Sonic actually held his own against Mega Man and his team of sidekicks. Mega Man had everybody backing him up, and Sonic was still able to hold his own, and that's a fitting compliment to the character. And Wily and Robotnik, I refuse to call him Dr. Eggman. That's a fucking stupid name. He's always been Robotnik. He will always be Dr. Robotnik. That's what I will call him. Okay? He is Dr. Robotnik. So Robotnik and Wily, they realize, their little plan to get Mega Man and Sonic to kill each other might not be working, so they go in and they both tell Tails Man, the roboticized Tails, to attack. Sonic realizes who Tails Man is, and he is reluctant to fight, but he does fight. And Mega Man does something in here. I'll go ahead and spoil it since this is a week old, but I'll go ahead and spoil it. I'll spoil this part. Mega Man uses his ability to absorb a Robot Master's weapon data, and what happens is it actually cures Tails. Now, seeing that happen here, when I saw that happen, it instantly made me realize that there's a certain something that's going to go down near the conclusion of this story. Something that I'm predicting right here, right now. Because apparently, a long time ago in the Sonic the Hedgehog comics, a certain character was roboticized. And it was somebody close to Sonic. That's all I'm going to say. Now, what I'll say is, what Mega Man just did for Tails, maybe he can do the same thing for this character that I'm referencing. It's somebody close to Sonic. Somebody very close to Sonic. Now, I'm wondering if that's gonna happen. Guys, to everybody who's working on this story, make it happen. Okay? Because making this character a robot did make... I glanced at the stories and everything. I did my research on it, and I'm like, okay, maybe that... Because I didn't read the actual story. I did research, and I found out that this certain character, I'm not going to give the names away. You probably already know who I'm talking about. But the character that I'm thinking of, that needs to be cured, I wonder if I would have liked the story in which this character got roboticized. Maybe I would have, maybe I wouldn't have. But am I okay with this character being roboticized? No. But I'm thinking that that's what's going to happen. But the conclusion of this issue, Robotnik and Wily sent their troops and kidnapped Dr. Light. So Tails concocts, with his computer know-how, he develops another portal to go to the Skull, to help them go to the Skull Egg Zone. And that's where the issue ends. The issue ends with them going into the Skull Egg Zone, and I'm like, ooh, this is gonna get good. This is the pacing on this is really well done. I liked how the characters interacted with each other. I loved the dialogue. Sonic's character was done tremendously well. I really don't have any complaints about this book. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great read. I really loved it. Mega Man number 25. Wow. Alright, I know I spoiled the hell out of the book, and I do apologize. But it was a fun read. Just fun. Loved it. I want to thank y'all for watching this video, everybody. Please don't forget about my second channel, Blugoblin X. That's where my main comic book reviews are at for temporarily until my heat with YouTube here on my main channel clears up. Thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe to my friend, the Mount Vernon Kid, Chris Bennett. Don't forget about me on Tumblr, on Twitter. Don't forget about the Dark Adventure Inc. Plus family. Thanks again for watching, everybody. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.